Morning Tigers. Today is Tuesday, March 7th. My name is Ricky Valenzuela.
And I'm Avery Wilkinson.
And this is your Morning Roar.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will now observe a moment of silence.
Good morning, Tigers. Today is March 7th, and I want to just remind you all of a few things. Of course, as the weather is changing, it's getting warmer, and so I know with the weather change, we all like to wear things that are a little bit more cooler and comfortable with regards to clothing, but I just want to remind everyone, I know the dreaded dress code, but here's the thing with that. This is our policy for the district, the school system's dress code policy, and until it is changed, until there are some tweaks made, which won't happen until next year, I have to enforce what our policy and expectations are. So I need everyone to be reminded that we're not wearing holes in our shorts, in our jeans that are above fingertips. So be mindful of that. If you have holes in your jeans or shorts or skirts or any of your attire that's above fingertips, you will need to wear something up under it. If you have an issue with that, you need to come see me, but there should be no issue because it's very simple. It's very plain. I cannot say it any other way. Ladies, your shirts, the crop shirts, I know that is in fashion. I have no problem with that outside of the school day, school hours. But while you are here on campus, you need to make sure that you have an undershirt, a tank top of some sort under your crop shirts, showing your belly. Unacceptable, not acceptable. Please make sure you're wearing a shirt underneath your crop shirts or wear a different shirt. Fellas, sagging pants. That's a hard no. I do not want to see your underwear. I need you all to be mindful of that. Your pants need to be on your waist. Girls and boys included, to be perfectly honest with you, but especially my fellas. I'm seeing that too often. I don't need to see that. Also, do-rags, hoods. You all have gotten a little comfortable with the hoods. First of all, it's too hot to continue wearing hoods, but if that's your clothing of choice, it is what it is. But hoods, hats, please make sure you are taking them off when you enter the building until you leave for the end of the school day. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm not trying to make you all feel like, oh my God, here we are again talking about this same thing. But yes, we're going to continue to talk about it because it is the expectation. It is our school and district policy. So please adhere to it. Thank you so much. Now, you all have been doing generally better with your discipline and expectations with regards to your individual and collective behavior. But I do want to remind you all that if you are having issues with someone or you're concerned about something, please make sure you find an adult in the building. You email the administrative team, you find us, you talk to us, because I want to make sure that you all are continuing to make good choices and making sure that we end these last several weeks of school on a good note for everyone and that we stay focused on our academics, doing well with that, and making sure that we just have a really good rest of the school year. I appreciate all of you for being mindful and cognizant of what your expectations and responsibility and accountability needs to be. And let's continue to keep that going. The last thing that I really want to say, or really maybe not the last thing, but in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a variety of different tests, from our end of course tests, which are our EOCs, to our advanced placement test, our AP test, as well as our end of pathway tests, our EOPAs. All of these tests have meaning for not just you as the individual student, but for the school collectively. And those scores give us indicators on how well we're doing as far as your teachers instructing and teaching, but also your ability to reapply that knowledge on assessments. I want you all to know that over the next course of weeks, we're going to be providing through Tiger Plus on Wednesday afternoons, as well as Saturdays, opportunities for students to come in to work with their teachers to get more prepared and be confident going into these different assessments after we get back from spring break. So if you are to receive an invitation, or your teacher speaks to you, or your counselors speak to you about coming and participating, please do so, because it's to help you do your very best and be the very best that you can be, so that we can all exemplify excellence in all we do here on Tiger Trail, and inform those that don't know that we are an excellent school of academics and student achievement. My last thing that I want to remind you all of is, again, as it's getting warmer, we're getting a little bit more playful. We're a little bit more excited. Our volume tends to go up in the hallways. Remember, you all need to use school volume, school language, and when you're in class and when you're in transition, as well as in common areas and on the bus loop and car rider area. I need you all to remember that you are young people, young women, young ladies, young men, and you all can monitor yourselves without someone telling you. But at the same time, if you are asked by a teacher or an adult in the building to quiet down or minimize your volume, please do so. Please don't react and respond as if someone is saying, you know, you're doing something completely wrong. We just want to maintain an environment where we all can be here together and we all can matriculate through these spaces where we're being respectful of one another and making sure that we stay focused on what we're here to do, which is to learn. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is an institution for learning. And if you all have a fun time along the way, that is great. I love it. But we need to do it respectfully. We need to be responsible, and we need to be accountable for ourselves. I thank you all for your time. I want us to have a phenomenal rest of this week, as well as the next several weeks leading into the end of the school year. And for those of you who don't know, we have a basketball team. Our varsity boys basketball team will be headed to Macon for the state championship. There's information already available for our fan bus. So if you want to attend, please make sure you fill out that information. And if not, there is also a link that will be available, I'm sure, through Twitter on FCHS Tiger Instagram and Twitter page, as well as FCHS Athletics page, so that you can follow along on Wednesday, so our boys can be roared on to a victory and bring that 2023 state championship trophy on back to Tiger Trail. Thank y'all so much. Have a great rest of your day.
The Golden Memories Yearbook staff is currently hosting 2 fundraisers. The first is our own line of Fayette County High School merchandise. Please place an order by clicking the QR code and bring cash, check, or money. Order payable to FCHS room 2216. All orders must be placed with payment by March 17th. In addition, we will be hosting a night of cookies and crumble cookies in Peachtree City on March 9th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come on and satisfy your sweet tooth.
Calling all juniors and seniors. Would you like to attend College of Coastal Georgia? A admission counselor will be available to meet with students in the Career Center during 7th period on March 14th. Please sign up with Ms. Cothins in the counseling department.
Calling all young ladies of FCHS. GYMS will have its March meeting Wednesday, March 8th at 4 p.m. in the Media Center. Stop by to learn how you can be a part of our upcoming Girls Bathroom Rejuvenation Project. See you there.
Juniors and seniors, are you interested in doing dual enrollment with Clayton State University? Come and meet an academic advisor during A, B, and C lunch to get all of your questions answered on March 14th, 2023. If you have questions about attending Clayton State, they will be able to answer your questions.
March is Theater in Our Schools Month, and the Tiger Troop is inviting you and the entire community to join us in choosing the 2023 to 2024 musical. The way that this will be done is through the March Musical Madness. The voting is open now until March 10th for the Sweet 16. We will continue to narrow down the choices each week until there are 2 left. The 2 musicals will then face off as you, our community, vote for their fan favorite through the Google form. You can vote now by scanning the QR code, and this is your opportunity to have your voice heard. Last year, everyone chose Legally Blonde. What will be your next choice?
GEMS is celebrating girl power throughout the month of March, which is Women's History Month. Check out the following video for our Women's History Trivia questions.
Hey Tigers! GYMS would like to welcome you to Women's History Month by giving you a question of the day. Did you know that every Women's History Month has a theme? What do you think this year's theme is? Well, if you guessed B as your option choice, celebrating women who tell our stories, you're correct. Now please scan this QR code to tell your story. Of course, it's all anonymous. Thank you.
So proud of our Tigers today as we qualify in all categories for state on the 25th of March.
First place, unarmed platoon, commanded by Brianna Wheeler. First place, regulation, unarmed squad, commanded by Nag Vishal. First place, regulation color guard, commanded by Joshua Chu. First place, regulation armed platoon, commanded by Joshua Chu. First place, female unarmed, commanded by Cameron Madison. Second place, female color guard, commanded by Morgan Wucher. And third place, regulation armed squad, commanded by Joshua Chu.
That's all for today. We hope you have a great day.